Hi, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about how the sugar can increase the obesity more and what is the reason behind it. In this video, we will just understand about that. So remember that when you will eat sugar, the refined sugar, not carbohydrate, complex carbohydrate, we are not understanding about that. And fibric food containing carbohydrate, we are not understanding the natural sugar or something, but we are understanding about the more sweet fruits as well as other sugar and refined sugar and how it is possible to cause more obesity and what is the problem behind it. So let's begin to understand easy to understand. You will understand easily when you will eat sugar. The sugar will go into the blood circulatory system. When sugar go into the blood circulatory system, will trigger the pancreas, and after the triggering of the pancreas through a GLUT2 channel, which does not require the insulin itself, because the beta cell will absorb the glucose and give the signal to the exocytosis of the insulin vesicle from the beta cell of pancreas, the islet of Langerhans. So in this, the exocytosis of the insulin will bind the target tissue, will absorb more sugar due to the enhancement of the GLUT4 channel. Whenever the GLUT4 channel will increase, the glucose will move into the adipocyte and the adipose tissue. It means adipocyte, when going to the adipocytes, the increase of the sugar will lead to convert into the adipose tissue the fat triacylglycerol, that is known as the lipogenesis, will lead to more increased obesity. And that is why number one thing is that, remember, on the other hand, insulin will spike more and more when you will eat more sugar. The glucose level will be drop again, and you will desire more to eat sugar. That is the addiction, and addiction will progress to the obesity. And the positive feedback loop will occur to the brain to hunger more for eating more sugar. And sugar is nothing, no any nutrients, just sugar is energy. So we should care to eat less. And that is why, on the other hand, remember that when insulin will spike, the insulin will inhibit the growth hormone, because the growth hormone is used for the working of the growth as well as the lipolysis. When will target to the adipose tissue, the lipolysis will be occur due to the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme inhibition, stimulation due to the gene activation. And when stimulation to the adipose tissue to the hormone sensitive lipase enzyme will lead to lipolysis, and in this way the decrease of the obesity will not occur when we will not sugar in sugar prevent the sugar, not when you will not care to prevent the sugar. When you will eat more and more sugar will lead to cause obesity by this, and the growth hormone ultimately decrease, insulin will be increased, will lead to more and more fatty and increase of the volume of the fat, and adipocyte increase, the number of adipocyte will be increased, will lead to increase the white fat, but the brown fat decrease. Remember, the brown fat is good, but the white fat is not, because it is stored, and you will grow your obesity. So that is why the sugar is basically very dangerous for health and increase the obesity. So you should need to understand the obesity is basically a root of all disease, and which can trigger a lot of disease like atherosclerosis, hypertension, hypotension, and type 2 diabetes mellitus, a lot of things like cancer. On the other hand, a lot of estrogen production, that basically is the male estrogen production from the testosterone, not choose too much. On the other hand, more look like a feminine inhibition, so will not look like a feminine but more look like a feminine but not look like a masculine if you are a male. But for a female, there is a lot of hormonal changes and imbalances, like loss of pregnancy and loss of other things, like loss of the loss of the fat inhibition, because when you will increase more and more fat, so you will go to obesity, and that is the major problem, and the food addiction will increase again and again. And when you will eat more and more, the fasting stimulation inhibition, you will unable to fast easily, and you will unable to stop eating, and you will go into the disease process itself, the overeating, which that will lead to cause obesity. So thanks for watching for this time. See in the next video. I hope you make sense and like this video. If you like this video, and I am also making the handwritten tutorial, if you like, you can search from my channel to learn more if you are a biomedical student or expert. So for this time, thanks for watching. Bye.